So what I'm trying to get across to you here is, if you think about it like this, so face the camera in your stance. Okay? So if you square up, nope. Why are we using our back foot? Front foot. Okay. So you're still in front of your opponent, you're just squared up, right?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Okay, now push to your right. Okay. Now walk forward one step. Okay. So if your opponent hasn't moved, all you did was go from being in the front of them to being on the side of them.
Right.
Now it took you two moves, but if you keep doing that, there's countless things you can do. If he decides to turn, you can take a step back. Go ahead, take a step back. Pivot it back into your stance. And depending on where he's at, you may have to pivot further around. But you see what I'm saying? Yes, no?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. I know you're not comfortable with that, but I want to move on because I want to get some other stuff in. Okay, so all right, let's go back to what I'm trying to build is, so I just gave you 3 different moves to put together for that, right? The back pedal, the walk, and pushing left or right. Then I'm going to give you the Tyson thing, the push left or right, and the switch. And actually, I guess with that last one, you could have switched as well.
Right.
Eventually, we'll have backpedaling, switch, pushing off, Tyson. I guess that's it. Is there only 4 things? Yeah, okay. We're just combining different ones. Okay. So do those 3 that I just said. The push off, the switch, and the Tyson thing.
Okay.
No punches. Okay, so are you comfortable with that? Because I don't need to see it for 5 minutes if you're comfortable with it.
Yeah, I'm comfortable.
Okay, so now add the back pedal in with all of that.
Okay.
Because the only thing we do with the back pedal that you're not doing there, or that you aren't already doing there, is the switch and the push off you're already doing. So we're just adding the back pedal in there.
Okay.
Good. Yep, a little bit more head movement and drops and pulls. And you should be able to pull doing all those things that you're doing. Nice. Really good work, Garrett. Okay, now, I don't want you to add a lot of punches, but I want you to add some so I can see how badly this goes when you start adding punches. So far, so good. Nice, Garrett. That looks really, really good. You want to know why it looks really good? Because you're keeping your feet close together. Because you have to do what you're doing. Really, really good, Garrett. I like it because you're moving all around the ring. I'm not seeing just one side of you. Now here's the question. Stop for a second. So here's the question. Can you do that and do our punch feints?
See.
Yep. Nice. Now you're changing it a little bit because here, stop for 1 sec. The reason it changed is you're trying to feint with your foot and your hand. If you're feinting with your hands, you can't be feinting with your feet because you need your feet to move.
Right.
So quit taking that step as a feint,
Okay.
and then I think it'll work. And here's the other thing too is you still have to throw punches. So some are feints, some are real.
Okay.
All right, let's see it. Okay, don't stand still feigning a bunch. We're just feigning and then we're going to move. Yep. Okay, it's changing a little bit because I don't see you going forward nearly as much. You're getting too far apart too. Feet are too far apart. All right, go back to stop punching. Go back to just the movements that were all the movement or all the footwork, but no punches because you got to get it back. I think you need to be able to speed that up and slow it down.
Okay.
I think your ball's on its bend. All right. I don't know what happened, but we went from when you started, it looked really good, and then it started to fall apart.
Okay.
But that's fine. We'll work on that. But I want to add something else or try and add this. It's nothing new. We've done it before. So just like I was telling you not to hop, let me just see what that looks like. Like switch to, so from that stance, switch to square, and then switch to southpaw from there.
So you want it all
Yep.
in different rooms, or you want it separately?
Yeah, so look, start. I need you to do it like this.
Okay.
Just let me explain first. So I want you to switch to square, switch. I said, let me explain it first. So you need to step forward. So switch to square, switch to southpaw, back to square, back to orthodox. Just keep doing it.
Okay. Not square first.
Okay, now do this. When you get to square, push yourself left or right, and then switch into whatever stance from there, and then go back to square.
And then you want me to switch?
I want you to go all the way around the rug there. Just you know what I'm doing. When we do stuff like this, we get creative. So just
Okay.
nice. I like that. I think that's kind of already what you're doing a little bit when you're pushing off. I'm just adding another wrinkle to it.
Right.
I need you to be facing every single direction, though. You're staying right in front of the camera. Nothing says you can't push 2 steps to the left or the right, because they should be small steps. Now you're changing it a little bit. You're changing it.
Okay.
Just do what I'm asking. See, now you're not pushing, you're backpedaling now. What's up with that? Go back to what I said. Here, let's make it simple.
Okay.
So you go back to what it is. So orthodox stance, squared up, southpaw. Or no, I'm sorry. Sorry. Start orthodox, go to square, only push 1 step. Push 1 step over. Back into a stance. I don't know why you go that way, but should have been the other direction.
Okay.
All right, but go all the way around the ring. Basically, what you were doing before, I adding the 2 steps to the left or the right, because that was actually looking good. All right, now put that along with all the other footwork that we're doing.
Okay.
Just move. Forget about punches. We'll figure that out. Just do all those different movements. last thing I want to work on. So orthodox stance. Take a small step to your left and lean over at the same time.
Okay.
Small steps all the way around. Okay, hold on. Why are you square?
Sorry, yeah, you're right. I'm wrong.
Smaller step. You're moving your head back and forth instead of your upper body to the left. Sway over to the left as you step to the left. Okay, now when you step to your left, just really lightly let that left up go. Okay, now after you do that, so you're trying to go too fast.
Okay.
You gotta step over and stop. But so do this. When you lean over, throw that left up. Okay, why are you staying there?
Okay.
Okay, you're messing up. Look. When you lean to the left and you come back, your right foot should be down, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So why are you going back over there? I don't understand that. Lean over, throw the body shot. Now, see, you're still there. Come back, right? Yeah, come right back up. Now, let the jab go.
Okay.
Okay, now step over and do the same thing. That looks kind of ugly. Look, do it this way. When you throw that left to the body, throw it to the body. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand it. You just threw it. Why are you still down there? You're trying to like aim it. It's just kind of a slap.
Okay.
So then you're not listening to me. When you throw the left